Adams Ceramic Boost. You can pick it up 4 ounce, 8 ounce, 12 ounce, or 64 ounce starting at $10. This is silicate protection. You can use it as a topper. You can use it as standalone. Beads and repels water. Actually has an almond scent. It boosts the hydrophobic properties. Can be used on paint, chrome, plastic, wheels, glass. I'm working on 911 here, and this has been coated with the Adams Tracer coating, the 5-year coating. Absolutely fantastic. One of the best retail coatings on the market when it comes to ease of use. And the Boost here is no different. You put them together and you have yourself a great combination and 2 products that you can zip around the car quickly. Application is easy. Spray it on the panel directly if you're in a nice shaded area and spread it out. I'll just do half the panel at a time and wipe it off. There's not really much to wipe off. It goes on clear, and you don't need to wait for it to cure for a couple minutes or haze over. Just buff off right away and it comes off easily. This is the first person view and you'll see exactly what I mean. There is a 2.0 version of the Boost. It's supposed to be more concentrated, still gives you 3 to 6 months. So I prefer, as long as it's still available, just to grab the original. You get a better price and it's just as good. Not that much of a difference. Just a quick tease of the gloss and reflection that the product can give with hardly any effort at all, so you can get around the car quickly, especially a little sports car like this. Finished and applied in no time at all, gives you incredible gloss, depth, and reflection. Again, SiO2, give it 24 hours to cure if you want to get the most out of it. And just to get some numbers behind what we're seeing, not the highest gloss numbers on the channel, however, very impressive. Anything over 94, 95 is extremely glossy. When you take it outside under direct sunlight, it's going to look amazing. All right, that'll do it for application and removal. Let's get on to the test panel. And, well, we have to prepare the panel. It's in horrible shape. That starts with a wash or a rinseless and at least a quick polish. If you're going to use this as standalone, guys, you want to wash your car, you want to clay it, decontaminate it, you want to give it a quick polish, at least if you're not doing any type of correction whatsoever, and then IPA or panel prep, and then you can protect the car with the Boost if you want to use it on its own. I recommend using it as a topper. Excellent as a topper to help fight hard water spots. You've boosted even more when it comes to gloss, and just act as a maintenance product for the tracer coating itself. I can tell you it will work well and play well with any coating at all. Okay, we have the test panel cleaned up. It's not perfect. It's in rough shape. The panel sits outside. It gets blown over in the wind onto gravel driveway. So this is going to be the gloss meter reading that we start out with before application of the product. All right, so we're starting out with 79 gloss units before application. Let's apply the Adams Ceramic Boost to the test panel. It's going to be 2 layers, as always. Okay, the product applied, we're going to let it cure. We're going to give it 24 hours or more, and then we'll come back and we'll do some gloss tests and we'll beat it up a little bit. After proper cure time, the first thing you'll notice after the initial gloss and reflection is its slickness. Very impressive. Let's check and see, did it bump up the gloss on this panel at all? Not the highest numbers, but a huge jump in gloss. Let's pull that panel outside. Freezing my ass off a bit, but for you guys, worth every minute of it. Because we'd like to see under the sunlight, does it make the panel richer, darker? Does it change the look at all? And yes, it has. It has improved the panel. So how about beading? Let's take a look. Beading does have impressive contact angle right out of the bottle, but how long does that last? Let's let Mother Nature take hold. Let's do the 10 wash test, and we'll go from there. So it's after the 7th wash that I start to see here, right in front of the panel, that the properties are starting to change. The water repelling, the beading, it's slowly changing to sheeting now, and that doesn't mean the protection's gone. As I mentioned before, there are different chemicals within coatings to affect beading. The SiO2 isn't what gives you beading itself. So that type of protection that was put in this formula to give beading and water repelling properties is starting to break down. However, the protection obviously is still there. I've had products that I've tested that have broken down after the 3rd or 4th wash. I've had some make it through strong 10 washes and into the next round of testing, so this falls somewhere in between. So let's do at least one round of the torture test with chemicals we see out in real-world conditions, salt, brine, stuff that leaks onto the roadways from vehicles and then washes and splashes up in your car after rainfall. We have that all in one container here. So we spray it on the panel, we let it soak for 3 minutes, we rinse off what we can, then we'll use an alkaline cleaner to help clean that off, and then a strip wash to follow. So the panel does get hit with just about everything a car will see when it leaves the shop and heads out into the real world. I don't want to hit it all with these chemicals at once because they'll cancel each other out, so this is the route we go. And you're going to see here just a few short seconds that the main layer of protection, the base coating, is pretty much broken down now. The sheeting is slow, so it's pretty much gone. Not a bad product. Keep in mind, it is a topper. I wouldn't recommend for standalone protection, but for a topper for a coating, very nice. If you enjoy the content, please be sure to like, subscribe, share the content, hit that notification bell.